Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
You've been
Except for that.
We had a great time.
No, I took two
Yeah,
days.
we had a good time.
We watched your video.
I did, well, I thought we see ours, because we have some switch, you know. But they don't have, they don't have.
Well, we thought it was
I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
my great-grandfather.
Are you saying who these people are, Bob?
My great-great-grandfather.
I know you, honey.
This is Lois.
This is Lois.
Brent Carter.
This is Joey.
He was
Joey.
a U.S. Marshal.
This is Mike. The chair over
Ethan,
here.
you're great.
Mike and
How you doing?
I was with Janet today, and this guy ran into the rear end of us. Did Lois tell you? There he is with his camera. Yeah. Mike, what are you doing? The football thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe it. All these people here, and you're doing fantasy.
Well, just give me 2 minutes. I just gotta have my lineup in a little bit here.
Okay, just so long as you win and we split it.
Right. That's good. I'll split nothing with anybody.
That's the way it's been going, huh?
Yeah.
Remember her grandfather killed your
I
Yeah.
said my great-great-grandfather hung here.
This looks like a comfortable chair.
No, that was out of
It was 14.
Now he's lost his seat. You took your seat away. Hey, get this stance here. We should have brought our part of the video over and watch.
Yeah.
That's something else.
Probably, yeah.
I'll never.
They're making you guys phone saga.
Yes. Well, Eugene, have you told him a story yet? Just hit redial.
He's told a lot of tales.
King story.
Hit redial. Did you hear that, Eugene?
This guy here and her made the day.
You're intimidating him, Bob.
Old women that was from Bakersfield, lived in Bakersfield, and they were 60 to 70 years old, and they'd been in foreign countries, and I'd talked with them, and they were all Bakersfield natives. Everything this plane that I come in with was Bakersfield people.
They were.
Yeah, and so we got to talking, and we got there, they told me goodbye, and hugged me and kissed me.
Hey, I bet you've never been treated that way, Bob. Have you, Chuck?
We had lunch in a place, and Mary and
Lois.
took off down the street with him. Chuck went over to get a seat and sat down, and I strolled behind and bummed a woman and a man and another woman for a cigarette at a table, fine people. And I said, hold it just a minute, I'd like to ask you for a cigarette. She said, sure. Said, I'll tell you what, I like you, and I'm going to give you one for the road. One to smoke now and one for the road. I said, I sure do, thank you. And she thought I was alone. I lit this one up and smoked it right there. Took the other one down there and give it to Chuck, and he stuck it in his pack, and then people watching.
Oh, no.
And so I started to go back and ask him for another.
And you didn't want to do that.
They was looking kind of dirty at him.
Were they?
But they couldn't figure it out. Wow, I was bumping.
And they gave you one for the road.
See, I was going to go back and ask them for the pack.
Eugene.
But see, it looked like old Chuck was taking the bum and stuff, see?
It never stopped.
It looked like I was going to bum and Chuck was taking care of the stuff.
Oh, I know. He told us how to do that.
If I'd had any more time, Donna, you know what I ought to done? I ought to went to
That's a good
another
idea.
table. I ought to went to another table and filled that pack up. But that's not good. And they was watching. They thought I was going to go on. So instead of that, took their cigarette and put it in his pack. That happened, didn't it? Yes.
Hey, Eugene, tell Bob how to make.
I looked to see what brand it was, see
Yeah.
what type of people it was, what they smoked high price. I said, man, these are nice.
What kind? They weren't generic, huh?
Come on in there.
I told that
Yeah,
old girl.
get in here.
Get in here, Rhiannon.
Mike, have you heard this one yet?
There's a chair right over here.
What? If you haven't heard it more than twice, it don't count.
I know.
That's
I
what
told
we
that-
talking about the story, and I just hit redial.
Friend, this is my friend Janice.
Well, now, how did you
Bob, you've met her
have a
before,
friend
Have
named
I
Janice?
met you?
I think so.
At Carol's.
Yeah, we've run into you
That's
guys
right. When you
before.
guys all came in Carol's.
Oh.
Did you know her
Yes.
uncle hung it over back there?
No, my grandfather hung
Grandpa
your
hung
uncle.
it over?
Hung a Dover.
Yeah.
I've heard of Pull a Lois and everything, but I never heard of hung a Dover.
Yeah, Lois, we heard about that pull of Lois.
Pull Lois and hung it over
This old girl on the plane, done like this. And I thought, well, something's wrong with the plane. I said, lady, listen, I'm riding this plane according to your expression. You go like that.
Was the airline attendant?
I don't know, was it the attendant? Or just a
coming down on that
passenger?
little plane, giving it that, you know.
Oh, I'd be nervous.
And she
too
done
if I
like
saw
this.
that. I just might as well get my last ride.
Dear me,
I'm riding this plane according to your
and,
expression.
every time them stewards would come by, I'd have a different instruction for them.
Yeah.
And one of them said, I stood up in the plane and asked her how she thought I was good looking. And she said, well, I said, I'll put on my hat for you. Or you can put it on yourself. And we'll decide whether I'm good looking or not. Had that big argument with the stewardess. And so she sat down, said, you ain't with me yet. She sat down right there with the aisle money. And I said, turn around and watch and see, you know. She said, man, you're taking my time. I said, well, you're taking my time. And we got in an argument how good looking I was.
Who won?
Yeah, she hugged my neck.
Did she?
Yeah. And one old girl told me, said, I can't hug your neck. It's against the law. Against my working policy. I said, I can put the job right now. If you can't hug a man's neck like mine,
I quit the job.
well,
See, where Joey and I made this mistake, though, we had him sitting between us here. And he got up and laughed, and I scooted over by Joey, and we let him by the aisle.
and you did that.
Never done that.
That's what the fun
That was the mistake.
You learn, won't you? Huh?
Yeah.
A redneck?
The redneck aspect about, he'd go, who's the boss around here to me? The whole first year of
Mike
marriage.
did that to you?
The whole first
Okay.
year of marriage. And I was stubborn, and I'd say, well, it sure isn't you. And they'd say, what's your last name? And I said, Dover. And he says, how you spell it? I said, S-H-I-T. You didn't know that, did you?
I think she's an Indian.
I think she is.
Why can't you take that?
Oh, we got that on video.
That would be in the divorce proceeding.
See what she...
He would tuck my chest, you know, just felt like he was my dad, you know. I said, you don't do that.
It sounds like he took after his dad. I can remember coming home and Lois had gone and bought a bedroom set because my mom encouraged
Without talking to you.
Yes, or
We'd take it back.
A bedroom
he
set.
called the furniture company to come and get it. Huh?
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, no.
And did Mom help?
Can I ask you a
Did you
question?
think you could afford it, or what?
Back in Oklahoma, they say an Indian never brushed their teeth. You brush yours?
About 4 times a day.
Wasn't very nice anyway.
Well, that's what they're
Make
saying.
him take it
But
back.
Indians don't brush their
But if you don't jump up and down.
Indians too should stay clean without brushing.
How?
They lick them.
She never stops, does she? You know, she is a good match. I like to hear them talk. Oh,
We might
that's
have our
good.
own stand-up comedy. Huh?
I know, huh? Get them on the Tonight Show.
Yep.
I always
I thought I told you guys that story.
Does Mike know how you address the mail? Does Mike know how you put your return address on the mail?
I think so.
He does? Does he buy it?
How does he buy it?
What? I don't get it.
Well, how do you do it?
And will the way you address the letter, does it go through the mail that way?
Yeah,
It will?
I put Dover.
I didn't understand it that way.
Yeah.
I'm getting kind of lost.
I'm not. How does she spell her last name?
Well, that was